Oh, that's fun. Caught me with my hand up.
Oh, did it?
Well.
You sure did. Sure did. What were you doing over there? Oh,
Right.
a little blurry.
Yeah, what did it focus on?
I don't know.
Not us. And not the fabric behind us.
No. I'll send Tyler an SOS.
Maybe if we sit forward.
Is it working?
Nope. Forward, it's not back. Maybe it focused on the ruler when you put it forward to open the thing.
Oh, maybe. It's okay. I sent an SOS. We'll fix this. I'm just gonna click things. Do, 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 do. What if I click here? I don't know if that's gonna do anything. What if I click here? Nope, that's definitely not it. Tyler is so fast.
I know. Like,
He's already here. Tyler, we're blurry.
hello, Flash Gordon.
Tyler. I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah. We're underwater.
Under the water.
Yes,
Under the
you sure
sea.
are.
Oh! Magic.
Well,
Tyler's magic.
Tyler's a magician.
You guys stay there the whole
I
time.
can tell you why, because there's nothing here.
Oh, see, so you have
Is that better?
So you have to stay there.
Come close to me, Maureen. Come closer.
There you go. Perfect.
Perfect. Fixed.
So what you're saying is we need 3 people in the video
Yeah.
to even us out.
We'll make
Or I
room
could
for
just
you,
turn off the
Tyler.
autofocus on it, but
No, we just needed 3 people.
We
Yeah.
did.
All right,
Okay.
that's great.
Perfect.
Well, if you
Thank you,
just-
Tyler.
If you just stand right here for us, then
Yeah.
that will be golden.
You're backwards, Tyler.
I'm in the video.
It's
All right.
perfect. Thank you,
you.
Tyler. Well, hello. Welcome to my sewing room.
And to Tea Talk Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Tea Tuesday.
Ching, ching.
We're going to talk some tea today about rulers.
About rulers, yes.
Definitely have to go for a sip of that tea.
Yeah.
Good.
Delicious.
tea.
Delicious.
Delicious. Well, one of the most essential pieces in our sewing room when we're quilting, sewing, anything. They're important.
Yes, yeah, you can't do any real good, like good cutting, because that's good English too, right? You
was
can't
like-
do the good cutting
Can't do the good cutting. No.
without the rulers.
It's super hard to be accurate without a ruler.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes we're not best friends with our rulers.
Yeah.
And I forgot my favorite ruler. I'll be back.
Okay. Is it here? Oh, you're really going for a run. Okay, well, see you later. I'll just have some tea while you're gone. Yum, yum, yum. I don't have anything prepared without you. I'm all on my own.
I made it back. Okay. That's fun.
Oh, that is a good ruler. I
That's
like
my
it.
favorite ruler.
This is a good favorite ruler.
So
You can see me through it.
we have a lot of different kinds of rulers.
Yes.
This one happens to be my favorite, the Creative Grids rulers.
Yeah.
They have, you see these circles? They're actually like little sandpaper dots, pretty much.
Yes, and they're perfect, and you can kind of still see through them, which I
Yeah,
like. Yeah,
they're excellent. And they really help grip your fabric.
yeah. I've got quite a few of those ones at home. I like them.
But you can make these yourself if you don't have sandpaper dots on your rulers.
That's true. That's very true.
Because not all of us are ready to give up our favorite rulers.
Well, yeah. Sometimes you've had rulers for a really long time, and just because they're not a certain brand or they have all of the features that you want, doesn't mean you have to replace them. We can just accommodate all of the things, because
We
some
sure
of the things I like about other brands of rulers, you never seem to get all of the features you want on every ruler, right?
I don't think so. No, I haven't met a ruler that has everything I could ever want in a ruler.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't want those things combined.
No, it would make for a really, really congested ruler, right? It'd be too many
Very
things
congested,
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, I like the creative grids for cutting piecing.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
But it's not my favorite for squaring, weirdly enough.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Mm,
It's a nice ruler, though.
it is a nice ruler. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
For quick and easy, like counting of squares, like if you're looking for this, I actually really like the Omnigrip with the fluorescent squares, because I find it really quick and easy for me to eyeball. If I need 5, I can see 5 quickly.
Yeah.
Because of the lines of fluorescent.
Well, and even some rulers have the extra half-inch,
Yes.
and some don't.
Yeah. Yeah,
For
do we have one
me,
like that?
if these two actually.
Okay.
The two
Yeah.
shorter ones. Yeah, 'cause no. This
Nope.
one doesn't have the extra.
This
half.
one doesn't either. Oh, it
Yeah,
does. It does.
So,
yeah, we
two
get
of the
this.
identical rulers,
Yeah.
but one is just even amount of inches, and this one you can see on this side has the extra half-inch.
Yeah, all the way over here.
I don't know about you, Maureen, but every once in a while I flip my ruler upside down and start counting. 1,
Oh,
2.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, totally.
And then you really make a mess of your pieces.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if you know that you want an extra half, then you can just eyeball to the 4, right? You go 4, and then you automatically have the half. And it's actually really helpful.
Totally.
Right? So
In
yes,
those-
I have this.
Oh, yeah.
I have this ruler at home, and it's great.
In those cases, I actually adore the glow line tape. So this
Yeah.
ruler we have glow line tape in. They have multiple colors. Oops, this
There
way.
it is. Yeah.
So they have multiple colors, and there might be a post coming out soon that features Leah's nails when she accidentally got Omni glow line colors
Yeah, she
on her nails.
was looking for summer colors, but it ended up being glow line colors. Yeah.
These are fantastic though, because you can just put a piece of tape on. I like putting it on the back side of the ruler.
Yeah.
Because putting it on the front side, I kind of
Well, when you move your hands around, you end up
Yeah.
lifting it, and yeah.
this side, it's nice, smooth. It's always right close to my fabric. Super easy to do my counts on.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll even put a line here. So I know this is the side I want. This is the side I don't want.
Right.
So I've had a lot of boo-boos.
Everybody
I
does.
don't want to admit how many.
That's why you always buy just a little bit of extra fabric for the couple times that you have extra scraps for your applique bucket.
Yeah, I'm a fabric rounder upper.
Yeah.
And I heard there's a clearance sale right now that
Yes.
makes fabric rounding up
Much more affordable.
much more affordable.
Yes, absolutely. It's a great time to buy backing plus binding plus extras.
Plus, I don't know if I really need this, but I just can't pass it up now. Fabric.
Absolutely. Yeah, I went through the it's pretty. I'm having it anyways.
Yeah.
Sale. Yeah.
Oops in my cart. Oops in my cart.
Yeah.
That's what I
That
say.
how am I going to get this past my husband pile?
Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I wish I wasn't going on vacation because I can't pay for this pile.
I don't think we'll get that one passed.
Yeah. Oh, I hope
But we can with the fabric sale.
that's true. It's a lot easier.
So if you haven't checked out our Super Summer Savings yet, you got to check them out.
Yeah.
This week's deal is like 50% off the 50% off rack.
Yeah. So effectively 75% off fabric. It's amazing.
That's insane.
Yeah.
But I did notice it was the whole department. There's more stuff in there than just fabric.
Oh, yeah. There's thread, books. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty amazing.
We got distracted on our rulers.
I know. Whoops. Back to
Whoops,
rulers.
Back to rulers. So, Maureen, what is the biggest problem you have when you're using your rulers?
Oh, slipping.
Slipping?
Slipping. Yeah.
I think we have a few solutions for you.
Excellent.
I think a few I like to use, a few you like to use.
Yeah.
And I think one of them you haven't used and one I haven't used.
Perfect. Yes.
So that's exciting.
Yes, the first thing I did when I was looking for ways to prevent the slipping is I went online and I said, well, what are other people using? And this is what was recommended to me. It's Invisigrip, and it is a plastic that you cut to size for the back of your ruler. So I'll show you. It comes out of the package, and so it comes with a paper backing, and then you cut it to the right size of your ruler. And I made it just a little bit smaller than my ruler, just so that it wouldn't overhang the edge, because I didn't want to be like trimming it or have it try to come off. So I trimmed it to the size of my ruler, and then the part with the paper, it peels off and it's sticky and it adheres to the back. And then the shiny side here, it's kind of got like that. It's just a plastic that's got a little bit of tack. It doesn't really feel tacky, but it's enough that just it clings to the fabric, and it takes
really slippery
it
fabric
takes
here.
no maintenance at all. It just stays there. And so I've had that on a lot of my rulers, many of them, for 5 or 6 years now, and it's the same Grippy. I haven't had to replace it or do
Cool.
anything to it. I don't have to wash or anything, because nothing clings to it. It just clings to the fabric.
How slippery is this on this fabric? I want to see. This is really
So-
slidey fabric.
So yeah, it's got, so when I've got the pressure on, it doesn't slide at all. So yeah,
Oh, that's
it's,
sweet.
it's really grippy. Yeah, and this is quite slippery fabric. Like this is,
It is-
Tana lawn, so it's
Yeah.
meant to be slinky. It has it's cotton, but it has like a silk feel to it. So it's very soft and flowy fabric.
It's gorgeous and smooth and breathy.
Yeah, but this here, so it's kind of like I would say almost like a saran wrap press and seal kind of grip to it, right? Like it
I
just
like that.
hangs on.
Press
So
and seal.
yeah, so I quite like this stuff.
Press and seal for your rulers.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta show you my favorite solution.
Okay. Yeah, what do you
I
use?
have to. It's this crazy looking thing that looks like hairspray. It's called Grippy. And I don't know how many rulers I've coated in this, because I just have to always show it off. So we'll just scooch that up there.
Okay.
And we'll grab one slippery ruler. Maybe let's use this one. So this ruler, like, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it, but that's pretty slidey
Yeah.
right on that lawn.
Yeah, that
Like,
would be really
even if I-
hard.
Even if I put pressure on it, it's still pretty easy to move,
Yeah.
which is not my favorite.
No, that would be awful, right? You're cutting a long slice and, you're getting like wing tips and
Oh yeah, and I'm a ruler slipper. I just am. Don't know why I'm that way, but I just am. But this stuff, it's my best friend. So I'm just going to do like 2 circles. You don't have to cover the whole ruler.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just putting 2 dots in the center. If you're going to be cutting a lot of small things, I'd probably go a little closer to the edges.
Okay.
But I'm not going to be cutting any small things. So I'm just going to let that dry. You can see it's a little cloudy, but it's still very see-through.
Oh yeah, you just a tiny bit of frost, like not even
Yeah.
as much as the creative grips.
So we'll just let that dry. And I actually saw you can use it on paper too. So I have a little piece of template right here. I made it out of cardstock so everyone could see it. So I'm going to, it gets a little slippery. Just gonna give that guy a little shot there. I might have put too much on. Let him dry. It's a very wet dot. I might have put too much on. And this is
And now it turns out another
Quite
use for rulers is a fan.
fan.
Oh, and
Yeah.
look, I can actively see it drying.
Oh,
That's pretty
yeah.
cool.
That is cool.
It's working well.
That's actually drying so fast.
Look at that's actually kind of amazing. Look at that.
Yeah,
And it looks dry.
that's neat. Okay. So this ruler is dry. Like, it doesn't take long. I don't feel residue coming off
Oh,
of
no,
it.
that's totally dry.
But you can feel it there,
Yeah.
but it doesn't like get on you.
No.
So now we're just going to put my ruler right side down again.
Wow. Yeah, that's like, and that's no pressure at all, and it's just
It's
not
no
even
pressure at
sliding.
all. Now, if I
Okay.
put my pressure on,
Yeah, it's on stuck.
it's not
Okay.
going anywhere.
I think I'm going home with a bottle of that. That's pretty
Isn't
cool.
it great?
Yeah.
I don't like any small rulers. I will 100% put this on.
Yeah.
My little 1x6 ruler, because I'm always using it to chop small things, I have completely coated in this.
So a 1x6, I can understand there being like times when you need a little one, but don't you worry about your fingers when you're using a 1x6 that you're going to like slice your little finger?
Yes, I work very slowly, and I actually use a smaller rotary blade.
Okay. See, because I would be inclined to use, like, if I needed something for like that small, I would be inclined to use like a larger, wider one just so I could put my hands further back.
Yes, that's fair too.
Okay.
I like to use my I usually use my 1-inch one though for like marking diagonals and stuff.
Oh, okay. That would make sense.
Because
Yeah.
then I don't have to fight with such a huge ruler and having that grippy on the back.
Well, and then having to lift it up, you're more likely to move your fabric around by
Totally.
accident. Okay. That makes good sense.
I can't wait to see how this turned out. So there's my little template piece. You can see my dried little patch there. So this would actually be a great use for clear template pieces for when you're fussy cutting.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's
so
awesome.
Fun.
That works really well.
This is not moving at all, Morgan.
Yeah.
You try it.
But even if you like purposefully put your finger under it, like it's just,
But now it can move because
Yeah.
it's upside down. But it's excellent.
yeah, that's really cool. Oh, I like that.
I don't think I'd ever not use this stuff.
Yeah.
So I see Teresa's comment, and I used to use this solution too. So one of the girls gave me a really good idea earlier.
Yeah.
It was an excellent idea. So sometimes if, say you can't get enough pressure behind your hand holding your ruler, or your hand's not big enough, or you're doing a super long cut with a super long ruler. Do you have a
Right.
long ruler over there?
I do,
Maureen?
yeah. Yeah, because sometimes your hands just aren't long enough. And I've tried this method where you're like, okay, let's go. And you try to hold
But
it
then
down.
you can slide it, and it's out of position, and
Yeah.
it's not ergonomic.
And it's really hard on your back.
So we'll pretend my fabric's longer. But I know I like to start here. I don't like starting in the middle because I do this
Yeah.
and I do this. It's just what happens.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's who I am. So Teresa's idea is a 5-pound dumbbell weight. We don't all have dumbbells at our house, but they are excellent to use for this trick. The other solution is your big bottle of Best Press.
Literally a
And
solution
now-
for the solution.
When I try and slide this, it's not going anywhere. So if you're a ruler slipper and you don't want to use the spray, or you just want to have a little weight at the end, you
Yeah.
can pop a weight, a nice weight. You could use a jug of water. I like the Best Press because it's something I already have in my sewing room.
Yeah.
And I don't have to add another thing, which is nice. And my boyfriend doesn't have to hunt for the things I've kidnapped. But a little weight at the end of your ruler is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll hold it
Changes
down.
it.
You're good to go. Yeah. And then also too, if you're doing something like batting that might have a little bit of loft to it, it helps to hold it down as well. And
Yeah, if you tend to move your ruler after you cut, because you could always do the walk too. If you tend to move your ruler during that, the weight at the end of your ruler is going to stop that from moving.
yeah.
So then you can have confidence in every cut, which I don't know about you. I like having confidence in my cuts
Yeah.
because it makes everything else so much smoother.
Yeah, I don't have to do it quite as much squaring up and
Yep.
yeah.
Little bit of weight at the end of our rulers, excellent tools.
So
What
then we've
else?
got this tool that's hanging out beside us.
I'll bring back this guy
Yeah,
for you.
that'll be better for that.
So we just have this project on a rotating mat because why not?
Okay. So this one is for adding. So if you're doing like template piecing and you want to just add a quarter, so maybe you're peeper piecing or
Or
what
fussy
else?
cutting
Fussy
around.
cutting, yeah. This will,
some shapes.
so this rule, we've also got add an 1/8. There's also add 3/8.
There's
lots
the plus size ones. They give you that more space.
Yeah, a little bit more in case you want to put your whole hand down instead of just fingertips. And so this adds a quarter to your cutting size. So it's got kind of a ridge on the back side here. And so that would just scrunch up to the edge of your template. And this is gonna, you know what, I'm gonna just cut on this end. So turn it.
Right, totally.
And then you just go jump. And then just like that, you've got a bad cut because I'm an excellent cutter. But again, I can just line it up again and then it's straight and go again. And this time check before you pull away. But there we've got a perfect 1/4 inch just on the edge of that. And so then you could go all the way around and you'd have a 1/4 inch all the way around and pull it off. And it makes it a little bit easier. The other option is maybe you don't want to cut, but you want to mark lines in it. Maybe you're looking to, I don't know, even quilt as you go. So you want to, you know, put it down, make a line, then you want to lay your next piece down. And so then you're marking as you're going, but so you're not necessarily cutting here, but you want to mark your quilting lines as, you know, where to place and where to put next seams, or you're doing half square triangles and you're just wanting to mark halfway lines, or
I like this ruler.
yeah, it's just kind of a fun, easy ruler to use because it's got that lip on it. So
I have a 6-inch version. I think I need the 12.
they come in a quick kit too, so you can get the
A whole kit?
two at once.
Oh, that's an excellent idea.
Yeah,
Might have to do that one day. These are awesome.
yeah, kind of fun.
What else do you have over there? I see you have
I
more.
have-
More
so,
fun.
because you need a place to store all of these things, we've got ruler racks. So we've got the Omnigrid mini rack, and despite it being so little, you can stack all
Oh, yeah.
sorts of things
You
in
can
there.
stick so much in there.
Yeah.
See.
And it's nice and strong, so it holds them upright like
Oh, yeah,
that.
sure does.
Yep. Even here.
Oh, you
Right,
think
the
it'll
long
hold
one?
the big one?
I don't know if it'll hold it on its
Maybe
end,
this
but
side.
certainly on its side. Doesn't take up a lot of space, but you know.
Well,
so
and
you
it
can
stops
organize.
me from not knocking things off.
Yep.
I know we have a couple chipped rulers because, you know,
Yeah, they go for a bit of a tumble.
they jump for freedom.
They do. They do. They just love going everywhere. Now we've got another kind of ruler stand. Again, same kind of thing. You can see on the picture, but so it's got multiple little things. And then if you've got little 2-inch, or there's a nice little 1/2-inch one.
Nope. This one doesn't fit in there though.
Not so much. It would have to go on its
It
end.
fit here.
Maybe it's a front row kind of guy.
Front row kind of guy. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you could also hook this one into the wall. Did you know that?
I did not. That's
So
pretty cool.
it can't jump away from you when you're trying to remove your rulers and you don't knock the whole stash on the floor.
Unless you wedge it in real good,
Oh,
and
gosh.
then you go to lift it up and everything goes for a runner.
I would be so scared. All my rulers on the floor.
Right. This one's an even larger one, so you could even put them like side by side. Comes in wood finish, so it depends on how fancy schmancy you are.
You could have a tidal wave of all your sizes.
You could, I know, it'd be kind of fun. You could have like triangles in the front and rectangles. You could get really pretty about it.
Acrylic feet on the bottom. Oh, it sure does. It has little cushiony feet on all the
Yeah,
corners.
so it won't go smash crash,
They're nice.
not making noises for you.
I like the wood look.
I do too.
Nice.
I'm a big fan of wood.
Prevents scratching. Good to know. And flag slots. Cool.
And then because we forgot this when we were mentioning things that you can do for non-slip, we also have some adhesive circles. So you can put these on the backs of rulers. So it works much like the Invisigrip, but they're just little circles, and you can put them wherever you want.
They're
back.
excellent. You could even put them on the back of stencils, it says.
And it would work exactly. So in fact, I imagine it's the same material as the Invisigrip. It's just those little, I don't know what it's made of, but the plastic.
Yeah, the jelly kind of plastic.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was 2 sizes in here, Maureen.
Well, I imagine that you could use also like the little tiny one as well as the outer circle.
Oh, you totally could.
Yeah.
Like if you had a skinny little ruler or template, like a stem for a flower.
Yeah.
It's just a skinny little thing. You could totally save those little tiny inside pieces.
Also, because I'm thrifty, you could also use the outside
Oh, you
of
could.
the template. Like there's
This edge, you could cut the whole edge up and place
Yeah.
it alongside of your ruler.
there is no reason why you can't use every part of it.
There is no reason. Unless maybe you crumple it up, throw it in the garbage before
Yeah, if
you
you
think about using it.
if
Then
you waste it, that's on you. But
we'll try not to. I like being thrifty too.
yeah,
I might need some of these too.
yeah, they certainly have their place.
Oh, they certainly do. You know, if you had say, like, I hang my rulers because some of the rulers have holes in them.
Yeah.
You could totally put one of these over the hole where you hang your ruler,
Right,
if
like
you hang rulers.
Like a reinforcement dot.
A little reinforcement dot that also stops it from bonking against the other ruler.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool. I might have to do that.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Might
And
also give it a little bit of protection right over the hook, right? That
yeah.
circle.
When you're sticking it over the metal thing, which I probably shouldn't be doing.
That's a good, like if you just put it right around there and then if you're
Yeah.
putting it over the hook, you'd have just a little bit of extra protection on it.
I love hanging my rulers because then I can see them all.
You know where they are, right? They're not buried under a stack of fabric that may fall down at a inopportune moment, that causing other things to fall.
I'm really hoping your rulers weren't in there, Maureen.
There was a couple that may have been, but they landed on
they okay?
other soft fabrics.
Oh, good.
Yes. I had a bit of an accident in my sewing room while I wasn't in there, and a whole bunch of things fell down. I'm calling it the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and they took out other leaning towers, and I've now got a bit of a disaster to clean up. Oops.
You know, it'll get better soon.
It will, yeah. The problem is I had a couple of projects on the go, and I stacked this project on top of this project, and then that project on top of that project, and I didn't put any of them away, and they just got a little tipsy.
You know, it happens so fast.
It does, yeah.
It does. And I'm sure after this sale, a lot of us will feel that same trouble.
It'll just be time to reorganize and start again.
That's actually my favorite thing, organizing all my sewing supplies.
I know I started last night and I was so happy, but we'll finish it up this weekend. And
Yes, we will.
yeah,
I'm just really surprised that Grippy worked on the back of this cardstock.
I know.
I didn't believe it was going to work.
I'm really happy about it.
Got so distracted there because I just think this is great.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
exciting.
might have to use that more.
Yeah.
I do have a whole bottle.
It's
It's really
surprising.
on there.
Yeah, like it's
Well, honestly, when did I get the Grippy? I did a video on Grippy, and I coded all my rulers right after it. And I want to say it was at least a year ago.
okay.
And I put it on all my most used rulers, and I haven't had to recoat.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
It lasts forever. It also says it can be used for glass, wood, carpet, plastic, paper, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, I'm wondering what you would need to use on. Well, I guess it's showing a picture of the glass being like a vase and a martini glass, and so I'm trying to think why you would need that to be grippy, but maybe that's just to illustrate that you could do it like on a glass cutting board or table or something, right?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be a jug.
Or maybe you weirdly have a glass vase on top of your fridge.
Right, and you just want it to
Like
not
I
move.
might.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't imagine that there's much slippage that's happening there. Like, I don't think that's.
And I live with two boys who
Fair
like to slam the fridge.
Or maybe if you had a cat or something up there that was like, yay!
Oh yeah.
That might be.
You might want to. I don't know how well
I don't know if
they can lift it up
Grippy may not be the answer
for cats.
for cats. Yeah.
But for things we like to have,
Yeah.
it'd be probably perfect.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know, you could probably use it on stuff hanging on the walls too if they tend to slide.
Yeah. If they kind of
Like
go,
your picture frames. If they tend to slide one way or the other, spray the back
Yeah.
of the picture frame. I would try really hard not to get it on the picture.
Yeah.
But back of the picture frame, put it where you
Maybe.
want, adjust it, and then it should, in theory, stay there forever.
Yeah.
Unless you go and wipe it off.
I probably would be less inclined to use it for that purpose. I would probably use the dots, but
I would probably use it for that purpose because I have it.
because you have it. Yeah. Yeah. Multi-purpose products, right?
I love Grippy. I'm sorry, I have an obsession. Sorry, I threw that at you.
You did. Yes. Thank you for that.
It's playing with fabric. Oh, do we want to talk about? Oh, we talked about our fabric.
Our
didn't
fabric. We did a little bit. Yeah. So
we did.
our fabric today is the lawn, and it is 100% cotton. It's machine washable, but it has a silk feel.
It's
And
very
so
soft.
It's cool in the summertime. It's a very fine weave. It's yeah.
It
so
comes
it's-
in
We've got
6
multiple
beautiful colors.
multiple colors.
A color for everyone.
Yeah.
And they're soft. What would you make with this, Maureen?
I think I would probably make a dress. Actually, I think that's kind of
That would be nice.
yeah. It looks like something that would kind of I think I would like that feel to it.
That look gorgeous. I'm thinking a blouse.
Yeah.
Or for my puppy, a little bow tie.
Oh, that would be adorable.
That might match a dress that I'd make for myself. And a
Oh,
shirt I'd
and
make
then
for
you'd
my
have-
boyfriend.
Yeah. You know what? I would really like to see you guys all in the matching florals with the butterflies and the mushrooms.
I do like that one. That
That would-
one's so cute.
That would be great, actually, if you all
Just walking
had
around with
matching-
mushroom outfits.
Yeah,
That'd be cute, Maureen.
yeah. That's my vote.
Well, Maureen, I think that's all I have for today.
Okay.
How about you?
Yep, I think that's it for Tea Talk Tuesday.
I guess we should talk to you again in